Once upon a time, there was a girl named Becky. Becky was friends with Patricia. Patricia walked all over Becky because she kept getting away with it. Becky was dumb enough to let it happen over and over again. And Patricia didn't care because she knew she was getting away with it. My quote says, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me." I'm Becky. I let my friend walk all over me. I let my friend continuously do it because I wanted to spare our memories that we had. I wanted to continue to have a friend, and I thought that maybe if I continue to let her do it, she'll stop because ultimately she sees that it's affecting me. Throughout our life, we kind of go through this. Everybody at some point has had somebody come across them and kind of take advantage of what they're offering and what they're putting on the table. And I'm going to kind of get to personal examples that I've had. One is applying to school. I always worked with the same people in high school because in my classes I pretty much had the same people. Senior year I only had 5 classes, 4 were academic, and I had the same group of kids in each one of my classes. And I worked with the same kids. And basically I worked with a group that I did all the work. I carried our team, I guess you could say. And that affected me because nobody was helping me. And you would think that I was smart enough to kind of say like, maybe I should work with them. Maybe I should go somewhere else. But they were my friends. And I was like, you know what, it's okay. And eventually I got tired of it. And so I took it upon myself to kind of step away and go somewhere else. And did I stop talking to those people? Yeah. Because they were using me because I was getting the work done. Because they knew that I didn't want to fail my classes, that I would just do it myself. A second example is me and my friend, Patricia. I don't know Patricia, but let's say Patricia's her name. So basically, I was friends with this girl, and she was in a relationship, and I was happy for her, like, you're happy for your friends. And she let her boyfriend kind of disrespect me in a way that every time we were together, we all hung out a lot. He would kind of, not say inappropriate things, but like kind of make comments that were inappropriate, and she should have stopped it. And I kind of took it upon myself, like, hey, like, this is your boyfriend, you're supposed to be my friend, like, we were like family growing up. And she never did anything to stop it. And I kind of just stepped back and I pulled her aside and I was like, hey, like, you really need to get your boyfriend in check, like, this is not cool. And she never did. She continued to let it happen. And like I said, I kind of just took it upon myself to walk away. I think that in regards to applying it to yourself, I think that you really need to like shine a light on your life. And if people are continuously showing that they're doing this and they're doing that to prove that they're not a good person or they're not going to help you in your life, you should stop being friends with them. Thank you.
Get your girl in check, bud.
Well, I like the story and the introduction. I think it works well at getting our attention when we find out that the character that you're talking about is yourself. I think that pulls everybody in pretty well. You've got a very reasonable interpretation and thesis that you're working with. There's a solid preview of what the supporting material is going to be. You're only going to have a couple of points to talk about. That's okay. And when you talk about it, I thought that you had pretty good detail on those points as well. The first one especially. Second one, I'm kind of I'm sitting here wondering what is her friend's boyfriend saying that is so inappropriate or so annoying that you thought your friend should have stood up for you a little bit more. And I know sometimes you're reticent to talk about something that's unpleasant, uncomfortable. That's okay. Like I said, though, that did leave it a little bit more vague and gave you less opportunity to expand and maybe elaborate. But the presentation stuff is all really solid. You do a good job looking at everybody. Your voice projects well. You sound dynamic while you're speaking to us. Your posture is fine. I don't see anything that is a particular thing to worry about when it comes to the delivery. You're doing a solid job on those kinds of things, and there's only a minimal issue with the content. So good job. Thank you.